This is the Mercedes EQS SUV, and in this video we're going to discover whether this is the best electric SUV on the market. Now to do that, I tested its range on a road trip from San Francisco to Lake Tahoe, review its interior, exterior, the features, the comfort and the drivability. We then compare it to other electric SUVs and see if it's worth buying one. Buying a new car in California? Then head to Cartelligent and our team will help you find your next car at a great price. Cartelligent, your concierge car buying and leasing service. So we wanted to take the EQS 450 SUV on our long-range road trip test from San Francisco to Lake Tahoe. We just did that a couple of weeks ago over 4th of July with the BMW iX, and it performed fantastically. And we're doing the same thing with the EQS 450. All right, so we're just about to leave San Francisco for our drive up to Tahoe. It's 200 miles. We've got 286 miles of range, 98% battery. We just charged it and looking forward to seeing how this goes. EQS 450 has around 330 miles of range. The plan is to get up there without charging, so we'll see how that goes. I've been using in the car pretty much the whole time is the hands-free driving mode. It's keeping in between the lanes, but interestingly, it also changes lane automatically. So we've gone almost 50 miles now, and checking out the range, we're pretty much mile for mile expectations, maybe a little inaccurate, but pretty damn close, which is a good start. It says we have 240 miles of range to go on the range of the vehicle, but we have 140 miles of actual driving, and about 50-60 miles of that is straight uphill, which really dwindles the range quickly. So we'll soon find out. One thing to note about the EQS 450 SUV is it's really quiet. It's kind of approaching that Rolls-Royce territory. Not quiet, but getting there. Stuck in a little bit of rush hour traffic, and we've got the automatic driving doing all of it for us. It's pretty nice. I haven't had to, oh there, it's asking me to touch the wheel. So we've just passed 100 miles of driving roughly, and we've got 90 miles or so to go before reaching Tahoe. And the good news is we still have over 200 miles on the battery. So we're going so fast, and it's going around this corner by itself. I really want to grab the wheel, but okay. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh, it just got a bit close, a bit close to me. Okay, it's shifting again. This is a really good example of the automatic driving. Come on, now you got to speed up. Okay, yeah, it's just good. It's just nice. All right, so this is the automatic driving from my perspective. It's working pretty nice. When it's a really sharp turn, it seems to slow down a little bit. So we've done over 150 miles now. We've got less than 40 miles to go, and we're almost there. We've got over 100 miles of range left in the tank just. So coming up the hill definitely took a toll on the range, but not quite as much as I thought it would. We have heaps of range, and what I'm going to try and do is make it all the way to Carnelian Bay, which is where we're staying, without stopping. Now the last charger is in Truckee, so once we pass Truckee, I'm going to just double check the range, make sure I'm confident, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine. All right, we're 1 mile away now, and we still have 75 miles of range left, 27% of battery. This has a smaller reported range than some of the other electric SUVs on the market, but it's made it here with just as good as you could expect. So really fantastic. So we've easily made it up to Tahoe, and now it's time to review some features and functions of the EQS SUV. First off, let's talk about the looks. The Mercedes EQS is a little polarizing, but in reality, it looks like an electric SUV. For aerodynamics sake, they have to kind of round the corners and round the edges, so it has that, kind of rounded look. But the way Mercedes is on the lights and the lines, it brings together a really nice luxury look for this EV SUV. The EQS SUV includes a lot of desirable standard features, such as adaptive air suspension, rear axle steering, which makes the vehicle feel surprisingly agile. The panoramic sunroof gives the car an open-air feel, and the Burmeister sound system provides a crisp sound for a great all-round experience. The EQS SUV comes standard with 2 rows of seats that can accommodate 5 passengers, but a third row is optional and adds seating for 2 more people. There's up to 31 cubic feet of cargo area behind the second row on 5-seater models. The 2023 model that I'm driving comes standard with a 12.8-inch portrait-style touchscreen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and wireless device charging. The 3D camera is top of its class. With a transparent bonnet, great side, front, back, and top-down views, you get all the visibility you could ask for. The EQS has parking assistance, but the cameras make it so easy I prefer to park it manually. The leather, heated, ventilated, and massaging front seats are exquisitely comfortable, and seat controls are easy to find and use on the door. These are some of the only buttons you'll find in the interior. The massaging seats feature is customizable on the screen and great for long journeys. While the center console is useful with removable cup holders and wireless charging pad, to access the wireless charging pad with the cup holders in it is hard and not a great design. The climate controls are on the screen and there's no physical buttons. At least Mercedes makes it as easy as it can be, though it would be nice not to have to look at the screen to adjust it. The volume slider is okay, but should be a knob. It's hard to use and the one on the steering wheel is no better. Luckily, the hands-free driving gives you the confidence to look and adjust it when you need to. The digital dash is fully customizable. You can choose the colors, styles, and the information. And what's cool is the interior lighting changes with the dash color and provides sophisticated ambience. Mercedes navigation is very easy to use and one of the best native experiences I've seen. It makes it very easy to find charging stations. I personally prefer the integrated CarPlay, mostly for the traffic accuracy, though this might change if I own the EQS long term. The Mercedes EQ system is great at showcasing EV information, including charging level and speed, range, and battery consumption. You can select different driving modes, though the comfort mode is definitely the best. Unlike the sedan, the SUV features an off-road driving mode that raises the suspension and alters the powertrain's behavior. Who will use this feature is beyond me, although maybe to clear a median strip during bad traffic. This is a really well-built car. It serves a great purpose. It makes the range. It's easy to get where you need to go in a very comfortable way. It has a 118 kilowatt hour battery pack that gets 330 miles of range. It has 355 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque that gets it to 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds. The EQS 450 SUV has some strong competitors in the market, but with the Lease deals currently, it's definitely one of the best options. It has the largest battery in its class and gets a 330 mile range, though it's not quite the fastest at 5.2 seconds 0 to 60. Its interior quality is the highest among its competitors and the driving experience is comfortable, but not quite as refined as the BMW iX. Its MSRP is the highest, though the lease cost in July starts at $799 a month and sometimes even lower. While the Model X is faster, it definitely has a lower quality interior. It has similar range, but the lease cost is much higher. The Cadillac Lyriq and the Audi Q8 e-tron are great competitors to the EQS 450 SUV, though Mercedes edges out. It's better quality, it has longer range, it is slightly more expensive, but if you can stomach it, I would definitely recommend it.
Right, so we've been driving around Tahoe and Truckee for the last couple of days, draining the battery, going to the beach. Now it charges really fast. The Mercedes is currently charging at 200 kilowatts. Charges really fast between 20% and 80% and then a bit slower after that.
We've been charging 25 minutes and we've gone from 27% to 87%. We're just going to unplug now. That should be plenty of battery to get us all the way back to San Francisco.
Okay, so the weekend's over and I'm about to leave to go back to San Francisco from Tahoe.
So because we have 207 miles to go, we have 252 miles of range from the charge we did last night, 81% battery.
All right, so we've been driving for a couple of hours already and the traffic is extremely bad, but really have only gone 50 something miles in the last 2 hours, which is pretty crazy on the highway. It looks to me your range diminishes only when driving miles, not the time it takes to drive them. And this is a bit of a revelation for me. This is the first time I've been in major traffic in an electric vehicle on a long road trip.
So it helps visualize the route Google Maps has suggested taking. This is the highway and traffic's going at like 1 mile an hour because it's like closed down here. And so we've been going on this side road detour, which looks like it's moving on the maps, but you know, clearly it's not.
All right, so we've been driving for 3 hours now and we've done 71 miles. The mileage range hasn't really been dropping, even though we've been in the car for so many hours, which is really comforting. All right, so we've done over 100 miles now. We're driving on the highway. We have 250 miles left of range and about 60% of battery life, and basically got the same range we left Tahoe. The EQS 450 showcases a couple of key things to me. Is one, you can have an electric car that doesn't feel like an electric car. It's not trying to prove itself too much. I mean, it obviously looks like one and doesn't have a sound. In reality, this is just a really, really good, comfortable car. There is no way someone can tell you that this is not a worthy car. Okay, super quick range update. We've done 150 miles. It's taken us over 5 hours to do that, which is just obviously insane. Average speed of 29 miles an hour. But we have 191 miles of range to go, 46% battery, which is just amazing considering the amount of time we've been driving, and 61 miles left on the clock. All right, we're almost home now, just half a mile away. We made it. It's 6.5 hours. We still have 100 miles of range left to go in the tank. So EQS 450 made it super easy.
So if you've enjoyed watching today's video, please like and subscribe. It really, really helps out. And if you're interested in an EQS SUV or have some questions, you can go to cartelligent.com and book a free consultation with one of our client reps who help you find a great deal on one of these cars.